Scandinavian Bob from the website PMO Flatline here, hi. Let's talk about NoFap habits. Now I often get the question which of these I consider to be the best NoFap habits. Well, the answer is that it depends on the person and in what stage of rebooting you are. For some guys, meditation is the number one NoFap habit, while for others it's actually not that high on the list. But meditation can be such a wonderful NoFap habit because when you are meditating, you can, for example, do it by focusing on your breath, and then when a thought pops up in your head, you observe that thought without judging it, and then you simply turn your focus back to the breath over and over again. So think about it. What are you training here? Well, you are training yourself to become good at letting go of thoughts that don't serve you, like for example thoughts of relapses. Ah, yes, and the practice of just observing without judging is also exactly what you should be doing when cravings hit. Just observe them without feeding them and then letting them go. So meditation can really be a habit that helps you become a better NoFapper by not responding in a stupid way when you are hit by cravings. Cold showers are also a phenomenal NoFap habit because they teach you self-control and they significantly train your willpower. But what I like even more about them is that they teach you the golden mental tool of being able to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Yeah, they teach you to be able to sit with your uncomfortableness for a moment and still be okay. And when you think about it, that is exactly what you have to be able to do in so many situations in life. For example, that day when you are bombarded by cravings and your addiction voice is shouting for you to act out. Another good thing about cold showers is that they also can increase the density of your dopamine receptors, which may potentially help speed up your PMO recovery. Journaling is another golden NoFap habit. In fact, I have to say that this is probably my personal favorite because it does so many good things for your brain. It sharpens your thinking and trains you to become more organized in your thinking, and it also reminds you of your goals and why they are important to you. Now, needless to say, that will also help you stay on track during your day and prevent you from starting to drift in the wrong direction. Listen, when you go about your day, you are programming your brain with everything you do. But if you then also journal and write things down, you can literally program your brain 3 times faster. Think about it. What if at the end of your day you wrote down, what could I have done better today? And then you just write down a few lines answering that question. Read it and look at it for a while. It is literally like you get a second chance to program your brain the right way. Then, of course, we also have physical exercise, and it has to be very high on the list. During the beginning of your reboot, your dopamine levels are low and your mood is often painfully low. Well, here the physical exercise is a wonderful habit to combat your low mood since it raises both your dopamine and your serotonin levels. And of course, in addition to that, it has many other health benefits as well, along with giving you more confidence, better self-esteem and more self-discipline. Then we of course have other habits like Operation Blackout, intermittent fasting and urge surfing. Now I will make a specific video on intermittent fasting and NoFap really soon, so stay tuned for that one. And when it comes to Operation Blackout and urge surfing, well, they are both super helpful, especially urge surfing, but they are a bit different since they could be considered more strategies or tools. The urge surfing is, well, I would say the number one thing you have to master in order to become bulletproof and finally overcome your addiction. So, if urge surfing could be considered a normal habit like the rest of the ones I talked about, well, I would without one doubt say that this one is the best of them all, because it is really that important. Now, Operation Blackout simply means that you shut down your phone and your computer a few hours before bedtime. This is something I did myself back when I was rebooting, and I can highly recommend it since it helps to eliminate the most dangerous triggers. You know, the ones we get exposed to late at night when we are tired and more vulnerable to relapses. Alright, and if you haven't done so yet, I highly recommend you install a good adult site blocker. BlackoutUrge is one of the best ones you can find out there. It's easy to use and it has over 1 million downloads by now. Listen, we all know that willpower alone isn't enough, especially in the beginning of your reboot. So I highly recommend you give BlackoutUrge a try. Just click the link under this video where it says BlackoutUrge and it'll take you there. And about the important urge surfing I was talking about, I also recommend that you take a look at a video I made a while back where I reveal why surfing the urges is so important and also show you exactly how to do it. You can see that video on the screen right here. Just click on that and it'll take you there. Alright, this is Scandinavian Bob signing out for today. Consider subscribing for more helpful videos. And remember, as Winston Churchill used to say, if you are going through hell, keep going.